The channel hit 100,000 subscribers, woohoo! And we celebrated with a very weird montage made up of 1 seconds of Hermitcraft. So check it out if you missed it. But I do now have something very serious to confess to you. I don't know how to say this. I kind of might have maybe sort of slightly built a little bit of an entire new contraption without you. Oh, but no, wait, no, it's not finished yet, so get rid of that, go. It needs a little bit more work, so I thought we could finish it off together. You could check out how it works, see it in action, it's pretty cool, and then it'll all be done. No! What did I just say? Hello, and welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server with me, Zedaph. Hope you are doing very well today. Let's jump straight in, shall we? And let me show you my confession. In a recent live stream, I tried to do redstone live on camera, which was probably a very bad idea, but it actually worked. It needed some refinement, but the refinement has been done. And in this little hole now, where we store all of our bulk materials, we now have our seventh, is it? I think it's seventh contraption in the whole cave of contraptions. It's right down here. Boom, number 7, I was correct. It is the bulky bubbler. Oh, look at this. And if you see, it actually continues on right down here. This is where the heart of the bulky bubbler is, right down at bedrock. What it allows us to do is chuck in all of our stuff up the top there in a chest. It will filter down through a load of chests going all the way down to the very bottom down here. Ow! You can see that we have 8. We have 8 bulky bubblers down here. They're in this kind of weird little pattern. We'll check out one of the modules separately because I think this is actually one of my most useful contraptions yet. I know, right? I don't know why I built it, quite honestly. Doesn't fit into the rest of the cave whatsoever. How do I get a good view of this? Basically, what it does is we'll look at this side here, right? So, no, let's look at the one that we actually made. So, we have a bubble column coming down here, and it's got magma blocks at the bottom, so it's all like sucking down bubbles, right? So we throw an empty shulker box in at the top. It gets pulled all the way down. It goes into this hopper, it does stuff, and this white shulker box here that would have been getting filled up with the bottoms of all of our bulky, bubbly stuff gets swapped. So our empty shulker box gets put there, words, and our white one gets spat out. This then gets put to a soul block underneath the water spout. This thing moves across, thus pushing the white one up. It's actually a lot more simple than it sounds. I think we can give it a demonstration if I go all the way back up to the very top. Alright, here we go. At the very top, you can see all the bubbles desperately trying to pull stuff down. There is the white shulker box way down there. Now let's pretend that is full of cobblestone, right? It's at the very bottom of our big cobblestone silo, so it would have got filled up over time, and we want some cobble. We need some cobble for our next project, okay? So we come along, and we get an empty shulker box, and we just throw it in there. It goes all the way down, look. We can spend this time doing some stuff like, oh, look at this torch. What a good torch. This torch is great. Meanwhile, any second now, it gets swapped. Boom. And, oh, the bubble column has swapped around. Here comes the white one. Boom. Filled with all of the stuff. And then that one's down there, ready to get filled with more cobblestone, ready for the next use. Look at that. And then we've got 8 of those down the bottom there. So we've got one there, one on that corner flipped, and then 2 more on every corner as well. So we can have 8 different things stored down here in the bulky bubbler. We need to change around this top bit a little bit. That's what we need to do. And we also need to get these massive, great big bubble columns. We need 7 more of them put in place. 2 on every corner and 1 more over here. Oh my goodness me. So if we could do that together, we can actually see the final thing in action. Actually, we're going to do it slightly different. We're going to make sure that 1 of the 8 work fully first. If I learned anything from my time as an octopus leg surgeon, it's always make sure 1 of them is working before you do the other 7. So, that is what I've gone and done, and what I've learnt is, my goodness me, this is a lot of wood and a lot of hoppers, thus also a lot of wood is required. Oh my goodness me. So I've made this new chest thing. It's basically like chest with a hopper at the back, and then the next one down, there's hopper here with a double chest there, and then the pattern repeats all the way down. You can see this. Oh my goodness me, look at this pattern. Zigzag, 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 all the way down to the very, very bottom there, going into that shulker box. So I think we can fill this up here. Let's do cobblestone first, because that's what we've got the most of. So if we put some cobble in this very top one, it should filter out. Yep, it's filtering down. It's going down through all of these, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to the very bottom there, into that shulker box, which we can't open, which I hope isn't going to be a problem. No, I don't think so, because there is a bit of cobble in there. There's cobble coming through here. Yeah, the cobble is going into this thing. Beautiful. Okay, so then if we go all the way back up, all the way back up, all the way back up, we hopefully can throw our empty white shulker box in like so, and it'll go down, get swapped, and bring us back a purple shulker box that should have some cobblestone in now. Haha, there it is. Grab that. And yes, it has some cobblestone in. Perfect! Oh, my octopus will walk again! So this now means I can start ripping out some of these chests, figuring out what height we want this as, because now we obviously need this like little room in between where we've got like an input chest, and then we've got the tops of these, all 8 of them, to be able to throw stuff in and out of. So we're going to have to lower the kind of top of our storage silo just a little bit, but that's not too bad. That's fine. I'm going to put all this cobblestone in there, and yes, everything is finally working. Good. Haha, there it is. There it is. Quick note to self, making a big fancy montage actually makes the job take longer than it previously would have done. So, yeah, remember that. So as you can probably see from looking down, I have only finished the cobble, the smooth cobble, and the red cobble. Pillars all the way down. The other ones have only got a little bit. It's a lot of chests, alright? It's literally 100. Or more. It's more. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and I'm running out of all kinds of materials. But these ones don't need too much anyway. I will get these done. I just need a little bit more time. I could also cut down on the amount of storage and just have like a chest hopper, like all the way down to the bottom. Because all we really need is the ability for things in this chest to wind up in the shulker box down there. So it doesn't really matter how much storage we have along the way, as long as it is able to get down there. It is good. But as you can see, the rest of the room up here is a little bit gross and skanky too. We will work on that another day. I don't think we're going to have this glass floor like this either. We might do. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm just kind of doing this for testing purposes and to be able to see. I might have also fallen to my death a few times as well. Despite having ladders and elytra on, I managed to find a way. Alright, so we don't actually want any of this cobble, so I guess I've got to take it out of there, put it back in here, and it will all slowly filter back down into the system, and bam, we got an empty shulker box. Again, beautiful. So you can see now on the screen, here is kind of the bottom part. This is kind of the important part, the redstone-y part. It's not too complicated. You'll have a little look around. The times are quite precise. I'm sure there could be improvements. I'm sure there could be. But I haven't done the improvements, so this is what you're going to get. But yeah, so without further ado, we can finally mark this contraption complete. I said mark this contraption complete, come on now. Thank you. The bulky bubbler, probably our most useful contraption to date. Alright, nice. So, what do you say we change things up a little bit, change gears, so to speak, and start working on some amazing feature that we discovered a few episodes back. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, it hurts though, but it's cool though. Ow. Oh, it's going to kill me. And we all know what messing around with a very specific, very weird feature means. Science. Yes, indeed. And it's wacky science at that, in both meanings of the word, because this is what we're going to be working on today. I want to make a game out of this very feature here. The fact that you can whack an armor stand quite some way with a knockback sword. I'm assuming it's the knockback that's knocking it back. I mean, it would be a bit weird and silly if it wasn't. But look at that. That's quite some distance, you know. Oh, I hit two at once. That's something we've just learnt. Write that down. What's the area of whack on this thing? Oh, that was beautiful. And the distance it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4... Sort of 4 blocks gap, but 6 blocks total movement. That's quite impressive. You're impressive. The only annoying thing is when you want to try and clean them up, they just keep running away. Oh, there you go. Got you. Oh, come you, clean too. Oh, that's right. Cornea. Cornea, there's no escape. Die. Clear the way. Mind out. Everybody go. Need some space. Scientist at work here. Get out of the way, grass, as well. You too. I've got a PhD in biology. Experiment A. Does it matter where you hit the armor stand? Can you hit it in the face? Okay. And can you hit it in the little tootsies? They went exactly the same distance. Doesn't matter where I hit you. What about a jump? You look like you'd get over that hole. Can you? You did. Good. Okay. Next experiment. Off a ledge. Yep. Not sure what results I'm expecting here to be different, but this is science. Oh no, real science here. Knockback 2, knockback 1. Is there a difference? Knockback 1. That knockback not 1. Knockback further. It's quite a big difference too. Okay, this is good news. Oh, knockback 1 is exactly half of knockback 2. Quick. Oh, get a calculator. Whack test completed. Now let's try and work on the other end, the landing. And we've got some floors here. We've got, hang on, we need another one as well. We need a test. We need what's that called? What are you called? A control. I didn't Google it. Let's now go and do this. So let's do it with the bigger one first, because that's easier to know. So control. Okay, you went that far. Regular ice. Ooh, that did go a little bit far. Oh, it's still going. Thick ice. And even thicker ice. Okay. Oh, good to know. Okay, it doesn't matter what ice you're on, but you could definitely get a little bit more slide with an ice. Ha! Okay, so next experiment. This might be quite a beautiful one. We've got a whole range of them. When I whack things before, it seems to like affect in an area of an effect of like whackingness. So if I hit this middle one, I'm hoping for some kind of beautiful pattern. They all went in the same direction. That was unexpected. Okay. Angles preserved with it. Okay, next experiment. I'm trying to learn. Oh, that was an unexpected experiment. You can climb a ledge. Can you climb up there? Yes. Angles. What are the angles? Does it go in an exact angle between you and it? It and you? I think it does, right? You can precisely control exactly where the angle... I'm still impressed with you. Oh, okay, I think I've just had the brightest idea that I've ever had. A light bulb. A massive light bulb. It wasn't even a light bulb. It was like it was the sun. Yeah, appeared right above my face, and it gave me an idea. Oh, what am I trying to do? Oh, sticky. Sticky slime. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking with sticky slime. Momentum. Yes, that is what I'm hoping for. If we get this little armor stand guy bouncing and we hit him on the up bounce, he should consider his momentum. Okay, let's do a control. Oh, that's the wrong control. Wait. Okay. No, hold on. See how far you travel with a knock 2. Knock 2. Okay, now we stand on this. You drop down, and when we get off of this, you're going to bounce really high up in the air, and I'm going to whack you really hard. Okay, go. Haja! Oh, that whacked quite far. Let's see if I can whack further. Okay, and... Whack! Whack, whack, whack! Oh, I whacked, over-whacked. Haja! That was about the same distance. Okay, I want to try not to make sure I'm not hitting this ledge. Get rid of it. Hand. Haja! Oh, okay, now that seems about the furthest I can do, but look at that, that's even doubler. That could be like our teeing off or something. Not that we're copying golf here, this is a completely original game that we're making ourselves completely and utterly. Quick little thoughts that I thought might maybe work. Let's try. First one, number 1, let's set the control. Second one, 2, let's actually fire it off of soul sand. Ooh, you sunk. Same difference though, no difference. This bow has punch on it. What does that happen? Have I got any arrows? I've not got... Oh, I have. It destroys it. Nothing, you're rubbish. Next up, we've got a ladder. Whack. It climb. I mean, it didn't go up, but it climb. Water, flowy water, does it catch it? What happens to it? Oh, it moves. Oh, it totally gets pulled along. Leads. You can't even... No, okay, that was a stupid idea. And finally, we got bubbly water here, bubbling upwards. What happens from a curtain of bubble water? Oh! Hey, that actually didn't go as far because it went up, but it looked cool. Oh, and ledges as well. I totally forgot about ledges. Okay, test number 1. No. Test 2. No. Well, maybe. Test 3. Correct. Test 4. Correct. Test 5. Bad. Test 6. I don't know why I tried that because test 5 didn't work. Get out of here, grass. Okay, thank you for sticking with me through all of that, everybody. That was some hardcore science experimentating, and I think we learnt quite a lot. So, yeah, as I mentioned briefly in the middle of that, what I want to try and do with this is basically create a kind of golf game, right? But more like a crazy golf, like a mini golf with all like little like windmills and things that you can get it in and it propels the armor stand to the final hole and things like that. So the emphasis really will be on making the holes small but unique and fun and quite a lot of skill involved. The fact that we can have knockback 1 and knockback 2 as 2 different clubs makes a big difference. These things interact with redstone. The possibilities are endless. But what we are missing is a little bit of decoration. So what do you say we call the resident armor stand prettificator Cleo? To see if she's got any ideas of how to make these things not look like armor stands anymore. Cleo, hello.
Hello, how are you doing, Zed?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right.
Welcome. This is my little laboratory training ground thing. There's armor stands and we can whack them like that.
You could... Hang on. Mine doesn't do that. Why does yours do that?
You gotta have the knack. It's gotta be a special trick.
I will kill you for your sword.
Oh no!
Don't do it.
I however do run away when you hit me with a sword. So, yeah, no, it's a knockback sword. So there you go. Have a little go with it. It's quite fun. In fact, here, let me give you a knockback 2. That's even better.
I see. Fancy now.
Fancy, yeah.
And okay, if I can find them where they are in my inventory, that would be cracking.
Don't lose them. They're my only swords.
Oh, that's really sad. I
is.
feel like a whole chest. You could have some of them. It's fine.
Hey, this is a profitable day. Boom! Look at that.
Hey!
Try the knockback 2. It goes even further.
Hang on.
It really
knockback
flies.
1, knockback 2 is this one. Hang on.
See if you can hit me with it. Whey! There we go.
Oh, that was close. Okay.
Cool. So now imagine that there was a hole there, and you were basically playing golf. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to recreate golf.
Armor stand golf.
Armor stand golf, exactly. But seeing as you're the expert of decorating armor stands, I thought I'd bring you in to see if we could do anything about the shape and the look of them and that, because they don't look like balls at the moment.
No, you're probably not going to get like a... Hang on. Let's have a look. I need one that's in the open, right? Okay, so let's... Yeah, okay, that one's that one.
And selected.
Right, let's give it some arms. Okay,
balls don't have arms.
I mean, it depends on what you do with them.
True.
Okay, let me see if I can get that block on his head.
Gonna get it on his head. This is cool. Okay, because if I want multiple people playing, so if people could have like different coloured balls. Look at that! Oh, and wait, he even does a little head shake.
Does he?
He kind of goes no.
No, please. Hang on. Does it work if they're invisible? That's the question.
Oh, you can make them invisible. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Oh no.
Either that or I'm just a really bad shot. I can't tell.
I mean, you know, you could be. It's like you need to give me the sword now because I've given you both back.
Oh, here, you can have the knockback 1, and then we both have knockback abilities. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I just... Never mind.
We'll edit that bit out.
Well, shh, it's all a secret. So, okay, so it has to be visible. Okay.
Yeah, that works
Yeah.
again now. Perfect.
So, okay. Right. Now, if you wanted to... Hang on. Let me just double check something else. Just to see... No, come here. I've done it to another one somewhere.
Oh, no.
The problem is with this is they sort of trigger around. So let's see if we can make...
And there are a lot around here as well, so...
Yes. So you have to be very, very careful. Tiny ball.
He still flies.
Oh, that is so much more satisfying.
Oh, we killed him. Oh, no. Okay, so that's a lesson. I got to make sure that the balls never get destroyed at any point. They have to stay forever, right? Otherwise... Or I could just hire you to come and be here forever.
You know... I mean, it's a rolling contract at this point. So, yeah. Or I could teach you how to do that yourself. You know,
I think I'll just leave you to do it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Seems like less work for me, so...
That is so much more satisfying when they're teeny. No base plate.
Now he's just
and
little,
then, does he still move? He
still
still moves.
Oh, that was quite scary.
And you can also, I think you can still put stuff in his hands, and I can just switch, you know... Just to make it extra fun.
It could be a collection of little balls. It's like a bunch of grapes or something.
Yeah, it's like many balls. There you go.
It doesn't have to be golf, does it? I can make my own little game thing up. It could be grape ball or something like that.
Grape ball. I mean, I can always lift his arms up so he can make little rabbit ears.
Ooh,
so
rabbit ball. Oh, this is just getting better and better.
Hang on, let's see if I can do that. I feel like there might be copyright involved in that. Okay, hang on. I'm working on it. This bit takes
That's all right. You do
not
your
that
magic.
as much time.
He's face palming.
But you get the idea. We can just you can make it like a little.
Is there any way to fold his head down into his body?
Yes.
Because then, you know, who needs an invisible armor stand if it's covered in a block?
Oh my God! It's so cute.
He's doing like a little jig, little dance. He's got like pom poms.
He's like, look at him. He's like got little.
It's a little razzle dazzle block. I love it.
Hang on, does he still? He does.
He does. Oh, this is the best thing ever. Look at that. And that looks so much more like a ball as well.
Yes. Okay. So heads in chests with tiny little legs, doing the can with pom-poms.
Perfect.
What more could you want?
You've solved my problem, Cleo. Thank you so much.
I don't think I have the ability to solve all your problems. It's just not happening.
That's a different thing for a different day, but... Anyway, okay, well, brilliant. I didn't expect we'd get this far this quickly, but yeah, there might be some more tweaks that we can do further down the road. But if you're happy to help, maybe we could do some of this more in the future.
Oh yeah, you just need to give me some details, and then I will make you some ball monsters.
You said that with such disdain in your voice.
I mean, it's my natural, way of being. So,
Fantastic, cool. Well, Cleo, thank you very much. Hey,
you're very welcome.
You can come and help test out the golf game, whatever it's going to be called.
Sounds amazing. Oh, I look forward to it.
Well, there we go. That is it for today's episode. And what an episode it's been. We've contraptionized, we've investigated, experimentized, and we've had fun as well. So thank you very much for watching. As always, here are my glorious patrons. These people have helped to support me and the channel. So thank you all, each and every one of your lovely faces. But until the next episode, a bye.